Greetings, y'all. Welcome to Karen Hope's Solid Hour of Inspiration. This here is the YouTube channel where you and I, through an awesome exchange of energy, positive and awesome exchange of energy, we grow inspiration, motivation, cheerfulness, encouragement, sincerely to boot, okay? And that's it. Just person to person, human to human. Just try to get through this life, aren't we, as peacefully as possible. I think that I could say that for everybody. You know how people say you can't speak for me? I think I could speak for everybody on that. Don't you just want everything to be fair? Fair, and everything can't be good all the time, but it can be fair, right? If we're thinking about God and keeping God in the front of our minds as much as we can, as humanly possible, because it's hard sometimes, doesn't it? We have to bring ourselves. That's what being centered is all about, right? We say it all the time. I need to get centered. I need to get balanced. I need to get myself together. Don't we? Yeah, we need God for that, y'all. So just before I start talking, giving God all the honor and the glory. He gave us another day so we can just talk about some things. Exchange his energy. Y'all, hold on. Let me get my, you already know, let me assume the position. Take my flip-flops off. Oh yeah, like that. So y'all, I'm gonna start this off by saying it's been a long week. I haven't been on the channel since maybe Friday, Saturday. It's been a few days. My parents came down, and just like my kids, they are my priority when they're in the building, in the immediate vicinity. They don't even have to be in my house. It's just everything's catered to my parents. If they're in the area, they could be at the base. I'm pointing that way because the base is that way. They could be at HEB. Let me see, HEB's that way. They could be at Walmart. And I'm still running around here because I know they're coming. So I'm catering to them. So yes, I have been extremely busy since Sunday with my parents. Got some good rest last night, y'all, and I'm ready. Back at it again here on the YouTube channel. I want to talk about something, y'all, that I think can apply to us all. Hold on. I don't know if I mentioned this before, y'all, but asthma is not a nice thing. And I've had it since I was a child. In the last maybe, year or so, it's just these allergies. We stayed inside for a while. You know what I'm saying? The COVID and everything. Like being outside and being exposed to the allergens and all those things, it helps us. It actually helps us, our body, build up a resistance. But when we stop going outside and stop breathing that air outside, and it's like our bodies get acclimated back to the inside air. We go back outside and our bodies have to readjust again. I'm just assuming that's what's going on. But because it's just what it is. Y'all, so please forgive me if you hear a little heavy chest or you hear a wheeze here and there. I know it's not attractive, but it's physically impossible for me not to, for you not to hear it. It's just what I'm going through right now. But God is good all the time. I guess I shouldn't have said but. Because whenever we add the word B-U-T, not the two T's, but the B-U-T, in any conversation that deals with God, man, that's just taking away from him. So I don't want to say that. I'll say and. Sometimes you'll hear me say that, and I have to remind myself of that. Never to say but in a sentence, because it takes away from, ain't no but. It is what it is when it comes to God, right? You have to put an and in there. But, yeah. Let's talk about something today, y'all. I don't like to, what should I say? Look, I really do want everybody to feel good. Seriously. I want everybody to find their faith and find their belief and be led by God and his goodness, because that's what we have when it comes to him. Everything, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, angels, even ancestors. That's just divine things. It's a power. It's divine help and assistance and good feelings and things that can bring in good stuff into our lives when we talk to God about stuff and we include everything in divine into our lives and how it goes. And not everybody believes that, though. Do you know what I mean? I'm not here to make people believe anything, but I do want to say from personal experience, and if I may say a testimony, God works. His word works. It works. When we believe him, it works. It doesn't change bad situations. No. It doesn't even, sometimes it doesn't even stop it from coming to us, but it allows us to understand that it is part of our purpose, and sometimes it's not even a test of ours, it's a test of someone else's. Sometimes it's just a choice we made. Most of the time it's a choice that we made according to how we felt. And when we make decisions feeling good or the best that we can feel about ourselves first, then it usually falls through. Is that how it goes? Falls through. It usually follows through perfectly. We have no complaints. But man, when we walk into something, already griping, already talking about what's not going to happen, already talking about how we're not going to like our day, the people, the place, guess what? That's what we're going to get. We steal from ourselves, y'all. We steal from our own peace and joy when we do like that. And you know what? Oh, God, I like the way this works. I didn't know how I was going to lead into this conversation today, and I never do, y'all. It sometimes just takes some talking out loud. What we need to do is stealing from ourselves. Stealing joy and peace. That's what we're going to talk about today. Yeah. Hold on right quick, because I need Alexa's help. Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, starting now.
Y'all, I said, I know it's an hour video, but I said, hold on, y'all. Mom, I'm doing the video. May I call you back?
Yes. Go ahead on that.
Thank you. Bye-bye. My mom's funny. Okay, so, yes, y'all. Thieves. We are thieves. Do you know that? When we do not trust in what God is leading us to do, and we lean on our own understanding, and it takes away our peace and our blessings, we are thieves. We are robbers. We are swindlers. Now, it sounds hard to say, but that's a gift that we're given. Another day to have peace, joy, love. We talked about the fairness, consideration, care, concern. Those things are things that should be like, I don't know, when we're peaceful, when we're fair and kind, and we're listening to God and having faith and belief, they come easily. And it's part of the package, But when we walk around here with some negative attitudes and beliefs about ourselves, self-sabotaging things, the things that keep us from trying, those things that will keep us from even going for it in the first place, like past experiences that we define ourselves, we're stuck in the past, or we're stuck in the past. It's not a good thing, because what it does is it steals our joy. The joy we're supposed to have today, right now, which is the most important moment of our lives, right? Yeah, that's the truth. So with this 45 minutes, I probably already talked 3. I said 45 minutes because I don't know how long I talked before I started. And I probably will talk about 5 more minutes to wrap it up. We want to keep it around a solid hour, right? I've told this story a couple of times on the videos, but if this is the first time you've been to the channel, thank you for being here. If it's not the first time, hey, thank you for coming back. And if you've been here before, you know that I've said this. There was one time I looked down on my computer and it said 45 minutes. I said, oh, y'all, I have to wrap this up. It's already 45 minutes, got to talking. Baby, when it was time to upload the video, that bad boy said 1 hour and 45 minutes. Okay? I'm telling you, I need Alexa's help. Or I could just talk. It's about the goodness of God. God's glory and his goodness is everlasting, ever present. We should never be able to be finished talking about it, but we have stuff to do. And he knows it too. I have a household to run. Yeah. And there are people that I care for, and I have to take time to care for them, So God knows. He knows. Sometimes, it would be good if we could talk about him all day, right? On a video. But what we can do is talk about his goodness and grace and mercy every time we hear someone being a little discouraged, right? Feeling a little down. We can remind them how good God is, and that what they're feeling right now is just temporary. The bad feeling. It's just temporary. Actually, it's only lasts as long as we say, stop. Have you ever done that before? Just told yourself, you know what, I'm done. And then suddenly, you go through years dragging on, just not even knowing why and then just suddenly you just say, I'm done. And you are. Have you done that before? That's God. That's God, like saying finally, Finally, okay, I can help you with this now, because you say you're done. Yeah, I couldn't do that for you. You had to feel a certain way. Now let's work on this together, child, or daughter or son. I'm here, been here the whole time. I just needed you to see me. I just needed you to feel me, right? I just needed you to stop stealing your own joy, so I can pour into you what you need to have. Right? And keep some good feelings so it can never be stolen. We can't take it away, and no one can take it away. Can't. But I'm usually talking about how everything starts from the inside, like our good feelings, like self-sabotaging beliefs, and those are the things that bring in the fear and the doubt, right? And cause us to stop trying, like I said. And that's the only time we're a failure, is when we stop trying. To try again means you're a winner. And not only are you winner, you're winning. There's two different things. Winning means you're actively receiving the good feelings and the motivation and the encouragement, And a winner is just that's your label. That's your label. But there's an action to it. What does it look like? It looks like being encouraged. It looks like that. It looks like taking control, It looks like that. Y'all, I'm going to tell you about a little bit of encouragement. I've been so encouraged these days. And speaking of the feeling like a failure and things like that, and being the thief of our own joy and peace. The last 8 months, I have been on a workout journey. I got a core board, that little core board, and I do an hour a day, and I've changed the way I eat, and I don't drink as much alcohol anymore. I just have to say that it'll put a lot of weight on you. I appreciate a good beer, a cold one, a Corona. Y'all, come on, that's a good Corona. That's a good kind of Corona, isn't it? This was a human channel. Look, I'm going to say this too, and somebody's probably going to be surprised to hear that that I'm talking about drinking a beer. But I've never said that I don't. Do you know that? Like, it's so weird. Someone told me recently, Karen Hope, they came to the house and they said, I wouldn't think that you would drink. Why? I've never said it. I don't have a beer or two every once in a while. Who doesn't? It's cold and it's good. So anyway, it's like that kind of thing. Just no beer at all. Just every once in a while, y'all, it added on. It just helped with the weight loss, and getting fit. Starting to get fit and starting to get strong, and I feel it and I love it, y'all. And I was stealing my own joy by thinking that I couldn't do it. I'm too old. I'm already 51. Karen, up, you're already 51. What are you trying to look good for? Until I told myself it's not about looking good. It's about feeling good. When we feel good about in our skin, we stay here longer. We take care of our bodies better. We take care of the people that we love better. Because if we can appreciate ourselves and the goals that we're meeting, very hard goals, by the way, y'all. It's not easy work. And when you know you can put yourself to work and actually come out with a result for the first time in your life, it makes everything else easy. This has been a very hard journey for me. And I'm not going to say here on camera how much I've lost, but when my mother was here, we weighed in, my mother and I together, and she was very happy for me to find out, she keeps telling me my face looks thin. So, yeah, but everything is no one's really ever seen that before in my life, y'all. I've never had a thin face, so it's always been, a little round. But, yeah, so I've been very, very happy with myself. And it could be why my asthma came back, y'all, because I've been working. Oh, God, that's funny. Just thought about that. But, y'all, let's just get back to this thief. This theft. This thieving that we do. And we allow other people to do, okay? And I don't want to talk about that part. What I'm going to do is talk about why, okay? How about we do that? Because there is a reason why. What is a thief? What is a thief? A thief is someone who takes something that does not belong to them, right? Right. So, and, yeah, take something that doesn't belong to them. Look, peace, joy, happiness, all of those things, that stuff belongs to God, and He gives it to us. He gives it to us. He gives it to us in sweet rest. He gives it to us in miracles. He gives it to us in God's living word. He gives it to us in loving spouses and fantastic children and good friends and church family and non-church family, kind strangers, and sometimes inspirational stories. What else can I say? Sometimes we look at things and we can see something that's not our business, but we can look and see that it's a beautiful thing. Have you ever seen like a car that's got kids in it? It's got shoe polish all over it. It's like graduation or graduate 2020, or you see the car come by with the tin cans on the back, just got married or something like that. That's not our business, y'all, but doesn't that bring a smile to your face? It does to mine. Like, oh my God, so cute, right? You hear a baby laugh in the store, and they could be 3 aisles over, and it'll just make your heart, sweet. And that's even for a big old burly man too. They may not say it, but they can hear that baby over there 3 aisles over, and their imagination can see a sweet baby. And maybe, especially if they hear a man playing with their son, or a man, with his baby daughter, a man, big old burly, strong, cranky man, will even get that glimmer of like, oh, that's so sweet. He might not verbalize it, but his soul will feel it. You know what I mean? So there are things that we can do to ourselves to steal that away, and that's by doubting ourselves, having fear, not believing in what God's doing for us. We can steal that from ourselves. We're thieves. People can do it too if we forget who we are. And that's victorious. And that's strong. And it's if we are being inspired and encouraged and motivated, as we should. It's just getting better and better every day. Feeling better. Oh gosh. We can't get better until we feel better. We can't elevate ourselves above anything. Thieves or anything. Stealing our own joy or letting somebody else steal it. We can't elevate ourselves above it if we don't start feeling good, Start replacing what we have stolen Start replacing what someone else has stolen by faith and belief. Believe in God. Believe Him. You may not even know the word. You may not even know the word. I don't know the word. I don't know the living word all the way through. I have been trying. I have been actively seeking God's direction. Finally. But we always have that feeling, don't we? Even when we don't actively search, but we wake up and we have a feeling. We just know we need God. And we might just say, oh, God, please, let me have a good day. God, I usually don't pray, but if you would just... Do you know, have you ever done that? Or, God, I don't read the Bible, but yeah, I'm going to get it right now. I'm going to read something. God, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip the pages and just show me something. Have you ever done that? Okay, yes. Sometimes when we don't even believe it, we still believe it, don't we? We'll go. We'll even test God, won't we? God, if you're God, show me. Oh, he'll do it. I believe He wants us to test Him. Not in a bad way, though. Don't be blasphemous, though. You know what I'm saying? But to say, God, I need you. God, I need your help. I have never felt it before. You know, they say you're ever present. God, will you show me? God, show me. If it's true, show me. That's not testing God in a disrespectful way. You are literally asking Him to be God for you. That's what He wants to do. Please do it, y'all. Please ask Him. Please ask Him. He will show you. He is God. And let's get back to this theft thing. What is a thief? A thief is someone that takes something that doesn't belong to them, right? But why? This is where we want to talk about this today. Have this exchange of energy. It's awesome too. I believe it will be today. I don't know exactly what I'm going to say, but I see it coming. Okay, so like it's like this. We have faith. I mean, we have value. There's value and there's worth. I gotta get myself together here. I have to give me a second because I've got a lot of stuff to say right now. I really don't know what it is. It's not organized because I don't have a script. Even if I were to read a script, it would mess me up because I would have something else to say. It would pop into my head. Okay, so worth and value. It's two different things, and I think sometimes we get it mixed up. Oh, one moment, I gotta get a little water. Sometimes I think we get it mixed up. I said a little water. That's funny. Maybe a little sip out of this big bottle. It's alkaline water from Walmart, y'all. This stuff that just tastes good. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but it's at 9.5. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. But worth and value, right? Okay. Worth. Let's see if okay, worth. Let's go with value. Okay, get myself together. Value. Okay, so you can go to the post office and buy an envelope. I don't know if this is the right price, but I'm just going to go ahead and just put it this way. Buy a stamp for 25 cents. Is it that much? You can buy an envelope for 15 cents. The piece of paper that you wrote on was probably cost about a penny to produce, right? All together, that's what, 40 cents? No, anyway, that's not even 50 cents, okay? I can't think right now. Jesus. Okay, now, you wrote a letter, you put that stamp on there, you put it in the envelope, stick it in the mailbox, you send it to a dear friend who is way... So, okay, it's not going to be 25 cents for the postage, y'all. Let me bring back the way. Let me think of a situation that they're incarcerated. How about that? We all know someone that has to go through that horrible ordeal. And this is how, okay, that letter that cost about 50 cents all together. Its value, that package. When it hits that person who receives that really needs it, who hasn't had a word, who hasn't had a communication, who hasn't had correspondence in 10 years, 20 years. How about 50? My God, my heart. How about that? And they get that letter and they open it up and it's words. And someone's expressing how much they missed them and loved them and how they were thinking about them and they hope they're okay. That letter that costs about 50 cents, its packaging, is going to be it's going to be priceless, okay? Its worth will be immeasurable to that person. Right? Value and worth, y'all. It's two different things. But right now, when I'm talking about this, right now, we're going to remove the worth, okay? I don't want to talk about this value. I want to talk about this value. The worth is, how we should consider ourselves. The worth, it's priceless. But this value that we have, the value is what is stolen. You can't steal our worth. I promise you that. But baby, somebody can come in any shape, way, form, or fashion, starting with ourselves first, and just wrap our value away by disturbing our peace and making us, maybe pop off, by rubbing us the wrong way and maybe making us retaliate or be vindictive. Bad feelings, self-sabotaging feelings and actions that will no doubt end up in a fall, because it's all wrapped up in pride. Pride always comes before a fall. The living word of God says it. It comes before chaos and confusion. Oh, best believe it. I'm telling the truth. So, our value, check this out. So, I'll just say it like this and then we'll just move forward. Y'all, let me tell you this. A thief is not going to break into an empty house. If you don't have anything of value, don't expect a thief to go to you. But we do have to know that we are valuable, right? So we need to protect ourselves with prayer. Because if we don't know we're valuable, then we're going to hurt ourselves. We're going to self-sabotage. We're going to always be afraid. I was like that before I started doing YouTube, before I started doing the podcast, before I started doing active writing every day. I was every once in a while doing a poem. And my grammar wasn't good. I went to school. My minor was English, okay? And that stuff was getting horrible because I wasn't writing every day and it wasn't for God. You see, He's even polishing me up and kind of fine-tuning the gift that He already gave me. And when I was the value, I was giving it away to what did not align itself with God. And I was a thief of my own gifts and talents, aspirations too. This is all God driven, y'all, and that's the same for you. Any and everything that's in your heart and mind, anything that's positive, anything that moves you forward into your promise, anything that helps you be better, anything that helps you be stronger and wiser, anything that you do that helps someone else, that's God driven, y'all. You don't have to be walking around talking about God, God, God. Just know it's Him. You're being led. You're being led to your purpose. It's just a good thing to think about, but just remember that, okay? Just don't forget that. When you start to, why are these people coming against me? Why am I dealing with all these problems? That was me. Still me, kind of. I'm getting together, though, okay? with this one little thing. Oh, I wouldn't be coming if I wouldn't, if the value wasn't. A thief will not break into an empty house. Y'all have something beautiful. Y'all have something valuable and precious. You have something inside of you that people who have not actively worked to get it. We got to work for the things that we have, don't we? God will give us things. Yes, we are gifted things. We're gifted things in real life from people that we don't have to work for. You know what? You have a loving husband. He might buy you a car. Thank you. You go to work, and you may be a person who's so great at work, and you just bring joy into the room, right? Just might bring joy into the room every time. You know what? Because when we are shining, y'all, we are where we want to be. We want God in the room. We want the Holy Spirit in the room. We want peace in the room. So why not bring it, right? They say bring the noise. Why not bring the peace? Why not bring God in the room? He's ever present, but why don't you just let people know He's there by shining, Value, y'all. The more things come against you, throat chakra. The more things are coming against you. Do you know, y'all? It is because that thief sees something valuable in you and they want it. Now, they may not want it for themselves to keep and hold and use. But what thief uses what they steal? They might get, the police might come and do a kick though, see all the evidence, right? What they'll do is give it away. Give it away to someone who thinks that, that they've been given something valuable. Now, at this point, y'all, I'm just going to say, once something is stolen from you, once you have given your power away, it's the worth is going to change until we get it all back. How do we get it back? Trust God. He replaces everything that's been stolen from us. Now look, I have to say it again. We do it to ourselves most of the time, but hey, there are setups. There are people that are vindictive and have not done the work to find their worth, to understand they're valuable and they have value and they don't have to take from anyone. They have their own. Everybody has their own. Sometimes when we compare, comparison is the thief of joy. Speaking of thieves, comparison will steal that in a minute. Oh, well, I've been working here 25 years. They've only been here 2. How, and then baby, there goes the gossip and there goes the whatever, hard feelings and the side eyes and all that. And then after you got a break room or a meeting where everybody in there is just like, thinking horrible things about each other instead of listening to the manager. To get some good stuff going. It's just like, y'all, it works that way. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. Comparison is a thief of joy. Don't compare. Don't compare yourself to anyone ever. Even like in both ways. Both ways. Because judge lest ye be judged. You tell somebody, oh, I got this and I got that and I've been here and I've been there and boop, boop, boo. Boopity boop. One bad decision will have you right where that person was that you were talking about, right? Comparison will do that too. It'll also take away your joy, make you feel bad about yourself when you're right where you're supposed to be right that moment. Right now, again, is the most important time of our lives, and we need to feel good about today. We don't need to feel bad about yesterday. We don't need to feel bad about that. We don't have to feel bad about today. If something's going on, we just know that our value is, do I say high? Our value is worth a lot. Oh God, it's all working together right now. I don't know what to say, but you know what I'm trying to say, hopefully. Yeah, our value is so precious. And when we start to realize that we won't steal from ourselves, we'll be like, it is what it is, God, and thank you. Thank you for whatever it is. I know it's your plan. I know it's your will. Whatever it is, y'all. And just to be real, we need to talk to ourselves that way when it's hurting us, or we are afraid, or we are confused, or we don't know what to do. We can know our value enough to know we can go to God, and our worth. I'll bring it back into the room right quick, back into the conversation, not to the room. The conversation, our worth. Bring that right back here. We can bask in it and know. No, it is not being, boastful. It's not being conceited. No, it's understanding and trusting God. He has our back. And we lack nothing. Even if we are in a position where we don't have a lot of money, I'll say I don't have a lot of money. I do not have a lot of money. But I have been approached so much of people thinking that I have a lot of money. But do you know what? I know my worth. I know my value now. It took me a while. And it helps me get on the channel. It helps me write a blog, short or long. It helps me not be so pressed to get back on the podcast, although I want to so badly. I need to work on other things first. That's established. Yes. So, y'all, your value and your worth. Here we go. Let's put the worth back over here. I just had to pick it back up right quick. Let's put it back over here. Get back to the value. The value. A thief will not break into an empty house. They're not going to sit back and plot and ploy and plan and scheme and devise and finagle and swindle and hustle and bustle. I'm trying to get one more word. Never mind. They're not going to do all that to break into an empty house. Believe me. Your value. You think they're coming at you because they're mean? No. I don't know what we think, what we all think. You know what I mean? I know what I think. I think they come at me because they think they can get over on me. They think that I'm naive. They think that I will not handle business. I'm kind of blessed with that problem. I'm not going to say curse because I'm not going to say curse. But a lot of people just think that I am sweet. Yes. But I'm not a pushover. And I'm not naive by far. So sometimes y'all, just bottom line, it's about our value, right? And our value is priceless. And when we start to remember that, things start to unfold nicely in our feelings. If anyone is thinking right now that I'm thinking materialistically, I'm going to tell you right now, that can work that way, and it will work that way, but I'm not talking that way. Right now I'm talking about feelings, emotions, elevating ourselves above the bad ones. And that will definitely come if somebody comes and steals our stuff, right? Oh, you'll feel bad and get a little mad. might want to, it's not necessary, y'all. It's not necessary. When it comes to that, we have to understand. It'll get us in a place when we understand that. Here comes my puppy, y'all. If you hear his little feet, he's not a puppy anymore, but I just say he is. When we know our value and we walk as if we do, and we act as if we do, and we treat other people as if we respect them, we appreciate their value. A thief will see that. A thief will be like, oh, I need to take that. I'm going to take that. And it's all based on your value. So pray about it, y'all. We can't walk around here all willy-nilly not knowing that we don't have value. It takes away from our worth. We have to know we are valuable. And in the process and in the meantime, and while it's going on, while we're walking in a valuable way and believing we are valuable and responding and reacting in such a way, we need to know that we are going, they gonna come at us, y'all. Let me get country right quick. I'm from California, and my parents are from Texas, and I have 2 different dialects, okay? And it might switch off on you. Right now, I got to get country. The more value that you have, the more someone's going to try to steal it if they don't have it. The more peace you have, somebody will try to come steal it, y'all. If they don't have it, if they can't find it, they may not even get it for themselves if they don't want you to have it. And like I said, they might walk around and steal your joy, you know what I'm saying? Steal your peace. Steal your light. Break into your spirit. Do some damage. Mess up the place. Overturn some tables. Break some windows. Write on the walls. Put holes in the sheetrock. You know what I mean? It will come. They will come. The thieves will come. The more valuable you see yourself, but you have to continue to see yourself valuable and add on to your worth. Continue to see yourself valuable, more and more and more valuable. The more they come at you, the more those thieves come at you, the thieves of joy, the thieves of peace, those thieves, including your own feelings, y'all. I'm not talking about just people outside. I'm talking about your spirit inside. When you go against your own spirit, that thief, you know what? No, stop. Pray about it. Pray your protection down. Pray your healing down. Pray all your stuff gets replaced, because God will do it. He will restore all of your stuff. He will give you all your stuff back, including your good feelings, including how you valued yourself before and how much worth you had before. It was stolen. Y'all, God will give it back to you once you realize your value. And they'll keep coming. Those thieves will keep coming. We can stop from stealing from ourselves. I'll tell you that, though. That don't make sense. Just shoot yourself in the foot. Does it make sense to steal from yourself? It makes plenty sense to pay yourself. Pay yourself every payday. Pay yourself. That makes plenty sense. But does it make sense to steal from yourself? No. That's ludicrous. Yo, I just saw a picture of Mike Tyson in my head. Ludicrous. I'm so goofy. Oh, God. Y'all, this is about coffee today. My parents were here. They really lifted my spirits. Oh, God, I love them. My daddy gets on my nerves a little bit, but whose daddy doesn't get on your nerves? I mean, he's a loving man. He's the best daddy in the world. But if anybody's listening to this video and knows that my daddy's been here for 3 days, they know that what I'm saying is true. That man is a character. But I do love him. He is the best daddy on the planet, if you ask me. Yeah, he is definitely the best daddy on the planet, but jeez Louise, that's all. Oh, y'all, once we really, it's going to come at us. And this is where I'm trying to be encouraging. Kind of funny, trying to be relatable, because we all have moms and dads, and we all have those visits when they make us feel good or not. Or family member or friend. Sometimes the visits don't always go smoothly. But I'm saying this time, I had a wonderful time with my parents, and it really lifted my spirits. And so I'm a little giddy still from it. I'm still reeling and the nice time. Yes, but y'all, to stay encouraged. The more we begin to realize our value for the first time or again. Oh yeah, that again is blessed. It feels good. We are going to see, and that things are going to start coming out of the woodwork, y'all, or to the surface, our own skin, or out of the woodwork, or and we have to know what it is. We have to know it's because we're finding ourselves valuable. And thieves do not break into empty houses. And the plan is to steal from you. And your defense is God. Your defense is God. And everything divine. You tell Jesus to be a fence, but you're going to have the best fence in the world. You're going to have like a compound. Nothing can get in there. Nothing. You tell God to be a fence? What? It's God. Do you think someone can penetrate that? If you're being serious. No. Did I say no? It's not going to happen. God protects his valuables. When we know our worth, we will work and we will walk and we will talk and we will act and behave as if we are valuable. And guess what's going to happen? Somebody's going to try to come steal that, y'all. They're going to try to come steal it. I'm trying to tell you what I'm talking about. They're going to try to come take it from you. They're going to try to come make you feel bad. They're going to try to come make you pop off. They're going to try to come make you, do something self-sabotaging and silly and petty maybe. But it won't be good for you. It won't be good for your spirit. And guess what else a thief does? They will take your stuff and leave. And leave you looking for your stuff like, what? Where is it? And go somewhere and act like they haven't done anything to try to steal your peace and joy. Yeah, and right now, I'm not talking about physical things. I mean, like, we can apply that too, We can apply that. It does count for that. But like I said before, I'm not talking about anything physical. I'm not talking about anything material right now. I'm talking about our value, y'all. Our value. Material things do not measure our value. It may measure how hard we work, and that, you know what I mean? And you might have to find yourself, finding value in yourself to work hard. But then there are people that have materialistic things that don't work so hard. They just do some really scandalous things. That's not working hard. That's just, they get what they want though. But is it working hard? No. Do they still have the valuables? Yes. Does it add on to their worth? Heck no. There goes that country. No. When pigs fly, no. And donkeys fly. When donkeys and pigs fly, does it add on to the worth? Definitely does not personally add on to the value, but materialistically it looks good. So that's what we're talking about right now. We are talking about our value. How do we feel about ourselves? How do we feel about ourselves? Do we feel and see ourselves valuable? Are we seeing ourselves that way? Because when we see ourselves valuable, we will tell God to keep us. We will tell him, please protect me from that. We will tell him to be a fence. We will tell him to protect us, and we will tell him to protect those that we love very dearly. With all sincerity, we will ask God to protect them too, because they have value. Value, which adds on to their worth. And if we love them, we already know what that is. Priceless. Their worth is priceless. No one can take that away when it comes to the people that we love. Their value. And so we need to look at it that way as well. People that do not know their own value will try to steal yours. They will try to make you feel bad, make you look a certain way, because they want you to feel like them. They may not feel like they have value and take away from their worth. And the thing for a thief to do is to steal what they don't have and then disappear. Like I said, a thief won't even keep it. A thief physically, like I'm talking about materialistically, like a thief is going to steal your car. A thief is going to take your purse. A thief is going to take your wallet. Or, some important documents. And they're not going to hold it. They're going to sell it. They're going to give it to somebody else who's going to think it has worth. It's stolen. Oh boy, yeah. I'm glad I was able to talk about this today, because again, I keep referring back to physical things and things that are materialistic, and our human brains usually go there, right? But I really don't want to focus on that today. That's not an issue. It's not an issue. It is an issue when it's happened to you, but check this out. This still applies to what I'm saying. And it can bring us down. If someone does steal something from us physically, call the police. Call the police and do something that you need to do. Or ask God. I say, a black woman. Oh, Alexa, dismiss the timer. A black woman these days, it's just hard to say. Single, alone, it's hard. It's hard to Alexa, cancel. It's hard to, call someone that we're afraid of. So guess what? Always call God. Always call God. Always call God. He will protect us. He will help us from those feelings that will keep us from, that may make a situation worse if we do not leave things up to Him. Men and women, children too. We probably need to be teaching them more, or their value, which adds on to their worth. Or it's not time to talk about kids right now, but it applies all the way across the board. Because when I start talking about babies, y'all, I don't feel like crying today. Shoot, I'm serious. I start talking about some kids that are hurting, or kids that are being bullied, or whatever. I can't. Today, so I have to prepare myself for stuff like that. Oh my gosh, a child is so precious. So precious. Oh, but yeah, the timer went off, so I'm going to start to wrap this up, y'all. Value and worth are two different things. Just remember, never ever think it's your fault. Never ever think you're doing something wrong. If things start coming against you, when it seems like the world is on your shoulder and the negativity and daggers are coming and spears are coming and bullets are coming, you're trying to dodge them, or you better dodge them. Pray. Dodge them bad boys. Wonder Woman bursts of bing, 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 bing. Deflect them off. Captain America, what's he do? I don't want to just, leave him out. Captain Everything. Captain Universe. universe. And I don't know, the Hulk. I don't even know. You're so silly right now, y'all. Deflect the bad feelings, okay? They don't belong to you. Your value is telling you that every time something comes against you, you just say, hey man, I'm valuable today, ain't I, God? Get them off me. They see my value. They're trying to take away from my worth. Thank you, God, for my value. Oh, you're showing me more and more, and my enemies, my value. Continue to protect me. Continue to keep me and mine. Do you know that, y'all? Ask him. He will do it. He will do it. He will do it. God will do it. Ask him. Tell him, I know my value. You're helping me with my value. You are my value. Nothing can come against God, y'all. Nothing. Nothing can come against God. If you read the living word of God, the last book in Revelations tells us, hey, I mean, like, it's going to try. Darkness is going to try. I mean, like, it's going to try its best. But the bottom line is, God is going to prevail. In our lives, in someone else's life, don't ever think that God can't help somebody, change somebody's heart, make them feel more valuable, and change their worth. It'll change their life. They'll ask for more protection. They'll pray more. They'll understand God more. They'll want more of it. Don't think that, no, never write anyone off. Never write yourself off. When things start coming against you, y'all, understand that is that enemy seeing your value. Oh boy. And the worth, your worth. Okay, Clyde Bodine, you hear my puppy? Your worth is priceless, y'all. It's priceless. You are a jewel. You are a gem. You are precious. You are a treasure. Hold on, Clyde Bodine. And your worth is immeasurable. You are a miracle spoken out of God's mouth. You are, oh my God. Do you know? You are light. You are loved. You are everything that you ask for. You are. All you got to do is be that, y'all. Know your value. Know your value. Okay? A thief will not break into an empty house. So when they're coming in, y'all, just know, tell God, oh gosh, look at these enemies showing me how valuable I am. God, thank you. Help me to continue to see my own value so I can continue to pray to you and ask you to help me, protect me, and mine, y'all. It's a wonderful thing to do. Feels good, right? And it is what we should do, because it's what God wants us to do. He wants us to come to us. He wants to come to us, and we want him to go to him. He wants us to go to him. That's what I'm trying to say. Jeez, y'all. So I talked about it earlier at the beginning of the video. If you've been to this channel before, thank you for coming back. If you haven't been to the channel before, thank you for being here today, and I hope you made it to the end of the video, and I hope you do come back for this awesome exchange of energy, y'all, okay? And if you ever listen to the podcast, thank you so much. And if you're still supporting the podcast, thank you, okay? You can find the links down there in the description box, the Spotify link, and it's about 7 more platforms there that you can listen to the podcast, Karen Hope's 15 minutes of solid inspiration. There's also a Cash App tag there in the description box if you have a love donation to the channel to help build the channel, and let's get this network going, y'all. This is our thing, okay? I need your help. If you could please hit a like button if you like the video, and please subscribe to the channel. Hit that red notification bell, turn it gray, so you don't miss a solid moment of inspiration, y'all, okay? I'm gonna get ready to go out here and walk my puppy Clyde, get a little sun, y'all, And, love and light to you and yours, y'all. Let's see. I'm going to get this off the screen here so I can click the button off. I don't know. If you've been to the channel before, y'all have seen me try to click. Y'all try to smile. It didn't go nowhere. All I got to do is just laugh it off. It's the end of the video. I'm not finna, whatever, Let me take my time and click it right this time. So we're going to make sure that we... Oh my God, I'm so goofy. We're going to make sure we click right today, okay? Y'all, click right, not left. Gosh. Sometimes I just need to stop talking. Like right now. Y'all have a good day. Love and light. God bless you and yours. And I will see you soon.